what's up everybody, this is the Gaming Universe, and welcome back to more Metroid Prime. Continuing where we left off, we are in the Chosen Ruins. We are going with the charge beam. Now if you like the video, be sure to subscribe and hit that like button, also that notification bell to be notified, hopefully, when I upload a video. Now just jump past those little things. Now coming up in the room, right around here is a missile expansion. Just blow it up, and there it is. Then continue on, and we get to the room with the charge beam, and like the big tree room before Flaahgra, we do have to scan 4 little symbol things. One of them, well, 3 of them are on this lower level of the room. One of them is right by the gate, so before you even do that, make sure you scan these 3, and since we haven't defeated Flaahgra yet, it's still toxic water. Soon, it'll be clear, crystal clear. Alright, now here's our first symbol right here. And there's the second one. And the third one is right over there. Well, I got 2 energy tanks. I don't really need to worry about environmental damage. Until I get to the face on mines, that is. Okay, anyway, just get past all these annoying vines like you're in the jungle. And there's the last symbol. Go that, a little cutscene will play, revealing our 5th one. Which I have no idea if these symbols mean anything, so if anybody has any idea if they translate into anything, be sure to comment that below. And here we go. This is the charge beam. Pretty much what we had in the beginning of the game. Nothing new. So we will be going... Oh yeah, forgot about this. All these things open up and shoot eye lasers. Now let's channel our inner Tom Cruise and just get hit by every single one of them. How about we nail the landing at least? But like I said, we got 2 energy tanks, so I'm not really worried about environmental damage at the moment. Next thing on our list is the Morph Ball Bombs, which is guarded by a trash incinerator drone. I'm not kidding. It's honestly the least impressive boss of the entire trilogy, in my opinion. Now yeah, you know what, yeah. It's the worst one. Now if we had the double jump, this would be a lot easier, but since we don't, well, just blast these things up here, watch out for those shriekbacks right there. Just throw a missile to them and then blows up the whole cluster. Anyway, so be careful. There's about 8 shriekbacks here. Just again blow them up with missiles. And above them is a missile expansion, but we need the Morph Ball Bombs. And technically, they want us to have the space jump boots too, but you don't need them to get that missile expansion. Anyway, those eyes mean nothing. More shriekbacks, but if you go down here, past these shriekbacks, because this place is just infested with them, to the right we have a toad who is stoned.
Recording to logbook.
Yeah, it's a stone toad. He's just chilling there. We'll just leave him right there for now. Our main I always do that. Our main priority is this thing right here. Give it a second for it to pop up. Also, you notice that very big beehive. Here we go. This is pretty much a incinerator drone. Oh, it's technically, yeah, it's the incinerator drone. It's a drone that just incinerates garbage. I'm guessing that means that this is the Chosen's dumping ground for all their trash. I mean, I can't see why else this room would exist. And I guess these wasps just happen to make their nest here, and for some reason they're attacking us, even though that, clearly it's that drone that's lighting them on fire. But hey, I guess aliens just naturally hate Samus. Probably because of her reputation for blowing everything up. I'm just going to assume that's the case. Otherwise, this makes absolutely no sense to me. But yeah, it'll try to get fancy by tilting its little rod up and down in different directions. But it's really not how a challenge or threatening, so just play a little jump rope with it for a few turns, and I think it's the next one. I think the next one's the last one. Just wait for it to pop up. And, I was going to say that missile missed and I had crap aim, but no, I actually hit the bee behind it without even looking at the bee. So I'm going to say I have some dead aim right there. Anyway, now we get the morph ball bombs, which means, hooray, we have the jump ball since we're playing the Trilogy version of Metroid Prime. Now before we leave the trash room, I'm just going to call that from now on, go over here, see this little area, bomb it, and what awaits us is another missile expansion. Hooray! And some more crates to blow up in case you need missiles or health, which we don't. Because we're good on that. Just get in there. Okay, there we go. And just hop up here. There we go. And now remember this stone toad? Yeah, blow it up. Ooh, see pieces of it. Now what we got here is a little puzzle. You just bomb slot. There's a bomb slot. Just bomb it with the morph ball bombs. Activate each of them, and there you go. You have a time limit, but unless you do this for 10 times in a row, you will never. The timer should never run out on you, because they give you more than enough time to solve this puzzle. Unless you're just really, really, really slow, which I guess for first-time players. But it's no biggie for us. In fact, I have so much time, I can scan the bomb slot for our logbook, which conveniently pauses time while we're scanning. Or while we're reading the scan, I should say. Anyway, with that done, we've solved the miniature puzzle, the platforms are raised, that thing is now open, we can go in there. Now, why did we do all this? Well, for one, it's mandatory, well, not for later in the game, and two, we don't have to go there right this second, but I like to because Butterfingers or slippery feet. That's I don't think I've done that before. Anyway, there we go. Ignoring that, the reason why I want to come in here is because what awaits us through this little pathway, if I can get over there, is another energy tank. I don't know what this room is for, but considering there's a lot of ash over here, I'm willing to bet it has something to do with the incinerator drone. Other than that, I got nothing. I might as well just travel around in morph ball and see how far I can get. Yes, I guess the morph ball bomb is just so powerful it can destroy Shriek back on contact. That's, I didn't know that before. Well, I just learned something new. Anyway, if you want to avoid those eye lasers, go down in this path. Or if you don't care, just take them to the face. And they don't matter. Now that we got both these things, we are finally ready to go to Flaahgra, but before that, this is what I was talking about. Now you're supposed to have the space jumps up here, but with a clever bomb jump. with a clever bomb jump. Come on. Okay. Huh, normally I get this on the first try. Okay, third time's the charm. Come on, there we go. Anyway, with the bomb jump, you can get this a little bit early. Yeah. When dealing with Flaahgra, it's best to have as many missiles as you can get, which should be 25 or 30 at this point. Somewhere in there. Could be more. But, what am I... Oh, that's right, I just remembered. There is... Where we got the charge beam, there's a bomb tunnel that we can now go to since we got the morphball bombs, which leads to a area with a spider track with a spider ball and a little gate that we can blow up with a missile for another missile expansion. So that's what I'm doing right now. And while I'm doing that, I'd like to know, comment down below, what was your experience with Flaahgra? Is it as annoying as it is for me, or do you not have a problem with the whole viewing the same cutscene 4 times, with it getting just a little bit longer each time? Because honestly, in terms of how annoying and tedious it is to sit through the same thing 4 times, the only boss that beats Flaahgra is the first seed boss from Metroid Prime 3, that War Golem thing. I hate that boss, especially on hardcore difficulty. It takes forever. But we'll get to that when we get to it. And quite honestly, you can just walk through the toxic water with the amount of energy tanks I have. Because, again, at this point, the 3... Ooh, I actually hit them with that. Oh! Nice, I do have some good aim. Alright, now we are going to fight Flaahgra and, well, burn it down. But before that, we need those symbol things, which we got another 4 to deal with. And I was trying to get the venom weed scan, but it won't work, so I have to get it up top with the other venom weed pile. But anyway, just go over here. Alright, just looking to see if there's any other venom weed, but nope, it's just up there, so. Yep. I missed that, I'd be coming back for that symbol I just missed. I always forget one of these symbols every time I play this game. Alright, here's one right here, along with the one that was covered in the weeds. And I wasn't able to... I was not able to blow up the hive nest before they came out, so that's fine. Let's do that, and it's gone. Alright, now scan the venom weeds, because just the regular weed and the venom weed are 2 different scans for the logbook. Even though they're the same model with different colors. Yeah, there's another symbol behind us, but then here's where I realized that, wait, there should only be 1 unlit symbol. There are 2, which means I missed one. So now I'm searching for the one I missed, and then it hits me that it's the one, it hits me a little bit, that the one I'm missing is the one on the bridge, over there. As soon as I get up, turn around, there it is, right there. That's the one I missed the first time. So, just now we gotta climb this whole thing up again because I missed it. And about 10 extra seconds. Anyway, with that done, we scan the last symbol, the door will open, and for some reason... Oh, wait, never mind. I was going to say for some reason they have it covered with a bomb tunnel, but then I remembered we need the morphball bombs to beat Flaahgra. You don't technically need the charge beam to beat Flaahgra. Yeah, no, you don't. You can stun it with regular pellets without the charge beam, and you got missiles to stun it too. I mean, you got the charge beam to flip those satellite dishes up, but you can use a missile for that too. So, yeah, if you have enough missiles, you don't really need the charge beam for this battle. I never realized that until just now. But anyway, we have Flaahgra, and if you're wondering where those blast caps came from, wonder no more. Flaahgra is the source of all the toxic vegetation in the woods. And well, this thing just looks like a cipher that went horribly wrong in the breeding process. Anyway, this is Flaahgra. It's a plant-based thing, has metal sickle arms, and it is really not much of a threat. Because without the sunlight, it just flops over. And as the game is pointing out to you, just go and bomb it. The only annoying thing about this fight is that you have to do this 4 times. 4 times. And it'll get longer and longer. Yeah. The only difference is that we have 1 extra dish to turn up. So, and that's the first time Flaahgra's ever hit me with that. Oh, the music is nice, and the thing about the music is, if you're playing the American version of the GameCube game, I don't know if it's in the PAL version, but in the GameCube version for North America, Flaahgra's theme was actually glitched, so it only played the first 30 seconds, and it just looped. And honestly, I kind of miss it. It's like when I played the Trilogy version for the first time and fixed that issue that I had no idea about. Yeah, I heard Flaahgra's first full... Oh. Huh. Speaking of firsts, I've never had Flaahgra do that before. I didn't know you could do that. I'm learning something new. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Honestly, until I first played this Trilogy version of Metroid Prime, where they fixed Flaahgra's theme, I never heard the full theme for Flaahgra. All I heard was the first 30 seconds, and honestly, even though it was a glitch and it wasn't supposed to happen, it worked very well for this battle in the GameCube version. Just a 30-second loop. I kind of miss it. Part of me wishes that was just a little option you could turn on and off, but that would be way too much work for something as small as that. That was a glitch to begin with, so can't expect Retro Studios to do that. Anyway, a little tidbit here is that I tried to do that, but right here, you just aim and fire a missile at the end of the dishes. It doesn't necessarily have to hit the back of it to flip it over. You just have to hit the bottom of it. And now Flaahgra is finally dead, and it's burning. We killed it with fire and explosions. And now it's doing its Wicked Witch of the West routine and melting into its plant base and everything around the ruins. And if you've ever seen The Lion King, once Flaahgra's done, all the toxic water becomes nice, smooth water instantly. Even though that's not what would happen, but hey, it's a game. You can let that slide. And now that Flaahgra's dead, no toxic water in the ruins. So that's nice. But more importantly, we get our Varia suit back, which means we can go to the Magma Caverns. Ah, I always love these cutscenes. Never get tired of watching them. But before we go to the Magma Caverns, I would like to do some cleanup in the ruins and the overworld. Let's see, where should we do first? Where should we do first? Let's, alright, let's go, no, I know. Let's go back to the vault first and get that expansion. And since we're already over there, let's go to the overworld. Now, in these crates is a large energy unit, which scan for your logbook. And we got a new enemy, which will appear in every Prime game. And they don't get any less annoying. Anyway, drop down here. We go to the left. That's where we go to the caverns, but let's go to the left. Go back to the vault so we can get ourselves some more missiles. Because in any Metroid game, the more missiles you have, the better. So, and because we have the bombs, we can just jump over this. On our way to the vault, which is right here. And we need the bombs to blow up in those little covers there. It won't, as you can see, a missile will just go straight through them. So just blow them up. And these are bomb slots. Activate all three. Now, it took me the longest time to figure this out on my first playthrough. Because I didn't know you could bomb jump like this. In fact, the only reason I knew how to do this is because I accidentally did it like, I don't know, when did I do this? Thinking, let's see, when my first playthrough was when I was 7 or 8, GameCube. I think it was in the phase online when I was just bombing everything to see if there's a missile expansion, that I accidentally did a bomb jump, which made me pause. And then I immediately thought of that vault area. And after I figured that out in the mines, I went all the way back to that thing to get it. And that was great. It was a very proud moment for 7 or 8 year old me, figuring that out without any help, even if it was by complete accident. Oh, and Mama Beetle's back. Yeah, after a certain amount, after you beat Flaahgra, the beetles stop spawning in, and you get Mama Beetle, both here and out here. So it just becomes a regular enemy, not much of a threat, really. Ooh, that's a lot of pickups. Anyway, so let's go back to the overworld to pick up some items. And if you notice that tree over there with that protruding bulge, yeah, there's something there, but we won't be able to get it anytime soon. Now, I always wondered, in these elevator sequences, what is Samus thinking? You know what? Type down in the comments below Samus's thoughts every time we move from place to place via elevator. I'm really curious what you guys can come up with. And I hit both of those without stopping. Nice. Now, let's see, do I do the one? Do I do the spaceship one, or... You know what? Let's go ahead and do that long route system up here for that missile expansion that's under that pathway. And plus, we get a new scan. It's the Gamer. It's pretty much the Zoomer, but indestructible. I think it's completely indestructible, unless the plasma beam gets rid of it. I'm not sure if it does, though. But this is one of my favorite enemies in the game because there are so many different ways to kill it. Blow up the Aquasax. Aquasax, that's the Orphean Saps. But blow up the sap sack, and it incinerates the plant. And if you shoot its projectile back, it burns to death. And if you hit it with an ice beam, you freeze it, and it shatters to death with a missile. Oh, there's so many different... Oh, here's the missile expansion I was talking about. There are so many different ways to kill that one plant. It's awesome. It's one of my favorite enemies in the game. Anyway, with that, we have 45 missiles. Now let's go back to our gunship, because behind our gunship in a mothball area is another missile expansion, hidden by weeds. Which I think they want you to get the mothball bombs. Oh, here we go. Here we go. And boom. Ah, nice. You can't go through it until it's officially dead and the animation stops playing. So that's why I stopped there. But anyway, as I was saying, I think the game intends for you to have the mothball bombs to get this. But as long as you have the mothball, you can come in here, shoot the weeds with your cannon, and just get it. Like so. That gives us 50 missiles. And you know what? With our gunship right here, I think we're going to call it a part. Yeah, let's call it a part here. So, thanks for watching, and I will hopefully see you in the next video.